Alright, YouTube, I'm back. I'm on my way home. They gave me the turtle. I didn't even take it. I said, you know what? If I got an hour to go, I'm just going to hang and just going to stretch this out until 10 o'clock, whatever. You know, it's time for me to be real serious about my career. You know, I mean, really pursuing a career. I think that I settled too much. I'm settling, and I think that doing these gig jobs, you know, a lot of times people do it because they say, you know, they got other plans and they're working on other things. But it seems to me that I'm primarily doing all of these, you know, this gig, you know, even, you know, resorting to doing Instacart and whatever. You know, I'm doing, all of my time is being consumed of doing Instacart and all these gig economy app jobs, you know, even though I'm only doing Instacart for now. Hey, whoever the one person is on here. I just can't do it no more. I just can't. You know, I just feel like every time I try to, hey Joseph, you know, every time I try to go forward and try to stay afloat, it always seems to be something. This whole, in the last 24 hours, between getting some bogus email about my account being suspended to somebody saying something, oh, this happened at the Publix. You know, I don't get it. I don't get it. Where do people think that they could talk to people any kind of ways, any kind of matter, and target, and think you're gonna just be outright racist and rude? You know, I go to the store, you know, I go to the Publix, I sit there, I wait. You know, if I get an order at that store, I go and do the grocery shop. Or if I have to go to another location, I go to the other location. Go to, you know, wherever I need to go. Wherever it is I need to go, I go there. You know, I go there. But people think they can just talk to you any old kind of ways. And then when I say something or complain, how is it getting turned around against me? How is it that you could call Instacart Happiness Team, and then you have people who want to rush you off the phone? They don't answer your question. People sit there and say, oh, something's missing. How could something be missing when they don't have the item? They don't have an item, but yet you want 10 bottles of something, and I told you get 3. And then I just check my rating, and somebody's gonna put down they have missing some ginger, lemon probiotic drink. If they had 3 in the whole store, I'm not gonna be able to magically come up with 7 more bottles. And then, you know, and when you point out the flaws of a company, they want to call back and say, oh, you called the customer service Happiness Team and they say you rude. But yet you allow associates to curse at people. They didn't curse at me, but you gonna curse at my friend and call her a bitch, and then nobody seems to listen to address that issue. But you want to call and say that I called and make an issue or bring up valid issues and points about your customer service procedures, and it's affecting me. How does it affect me? I'm the one that's sitting here driving my car, and you want me to go to the extreme of going on ships and boats and walking on docks and walking a half a mile. You know, I just can't, I just can't deal with an unethical company no more. I can't deal with it. I mean, I know people say, oh, go ahead and make that money, but let me tell you, it's a full of shit. And I just can't wait till the day that someone says, oh, Instacart has bankrupt, gone out of business, all these companies cancel their contract. I just wait for the day. I wait for the day, and it's gonna come. It's gonna come. Cause this is a bunch of, this is a bunch of bullshit. It really is. I could really see why people, I can see why people tolerate and just drive. Because you can have people in your car, let them go and move on. And just move on. I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take this application that I got from that company, fill it out, and I'm gonna go on a serious resume blitz, and I'm just done with these. I'm just done with these 1099 jobs. I'm done with them. I'm done. It's like I didn't even check to see if one of those orders I've done processed. It's like people on Facebook, they're saying that they did 3 deliveries and none of it's showing up on their pay. People are saying that, this lady said it gave me a tip today on the app. Oh, I zeroed out on the service fee. I don't see the tip. I mean, how much more can I take? You have all these companies, all these customers, how our customers are now aware about the service fee and saying they're leaving a gratuity, and you're turning around and stealing tips. I mean, really. I just can't, I just can't deal with it. I can't deal with that. I'm done. And I don't know what it is that what people at Instacart or shoppers, what can you do? I know a lot of people say, oh, we're gonna go ship and all that. They know better. They really aren't. They know better. Because ship, they will want and demand some crazy matrix upon serving them. They'll turn around, and if you're costing them money, and what I mean by that, when I mean costing a company money, if you make too much money with any one company, and you're not doing it like $200 or whatever, they ain't gonna say nothing. But if you costing them money and they have to pay you a whole lot of money in guarantees, that's why they be hiring all these new shoppers. They hire a bunch of shoppers, they keep paying these little $10 guarantee to these shoppers that starts out. You can never seem to make beyond a certain threshold. You know, it's almost as if they're like, it's like the writing on the wall. I mean, just like how I called Grubhub. When Grubhub started changing, and I knew when they started doing all these surveys, and they started saying, oh, give a survey, and what do you think needs to be changed? And the minute they came back with that survey and completed it, I knew they was going to get rid of that iWorkforce and how you can schedule yourself like 5 hours and 6 hours and you know, and change it from 2 hours to 3 hour blocks. Because it was a matter, because that's a way of control. That's a way of them controlling how much money they want to give. These companies only get so much money from these angel investors. They only got so much money that they get. And I don't know what the hell they do with it. They talk about, oh, we're going to improve on the technology. We're going to improve on the app. You know, it seems like the more and more they get all this money from these different companies, the more and more it seems like they just out there to screw drivers. I think too much effort was spent about Uber. Oh, let's get rid of Travis Kaepernick. Oh, we need a tip option. I'm going to tell you one thing. In California, they finally got their tip option going. And I can tell you, it's going to be something. Something's going to come from it. I don't know what's going to come from that, to be honest. You know, I don't know what's going to come from that. I don't know if, you know, people expect there's going to be some big, massive influx of tips on the Uber app. I don't know. But I can tell you one thing. For a company that already has a tip option on it already, I sure seen a whole lot of tips seem to suddenly not appear, not paid. I don't understand it. I don't understand that one bit. How can you have 5, 6 customers tell you point blank, oh, I didn't do the service fee and I opt out of it and I left the tip on the app and you don't see that tip at all. And then you call the happiness team and you said, I want to speak to someone because I've had customers telling me they're leaving tips and I don't see my tips. And they're not making no mistake about the service fee. Maybe they didn't leave the tip. No, customers are not going to sit there and lie. They're not going to sit there and tell you they left a tip. Why would I? Because number one, if I'm paying with a credit card with my groceries, and I'm paying my credit card online, and you purposely using your credit card, and you going online, and you saying, okay, I'm going to leave, you know, wouldn't you think that I would know how much is coming out of my bank account? How much I'm paying out of my bank account? And I'm saying I'm leaving a tip to the shopper, and I voided out the service fee. Why? Hey, I can't see in the dark, so I'm not really in a happy mood today. I'm really not. You know, I just had another adversity come around again. From somebody calling me from the operations in Instacart, calling me on the phone about somebody talking about that complaint I made against the person at Publix, that old lady who was like nasty and rude to me at the food demonstration. Somebody from Instacart called me today about that. Yeah, they called me. I have a complaint. I'm sitting in here buying groceries from Publix for my personal sake. I buy groceries. I buy food. I buy things from the Publix every day. And you're going to have an associate be downright nasty, and then they be obvious about it. I was sitting there today, and I saw that old lady across the room staring down at me like she damn fucking crazy, like looking at me crazy. And then I get a call at 6 o'clock from Instacart talking about, let me read this to you. I didn't even want to hear it. You know, I didn't even want to hear it. They're gonna sit there and gonna tell me that the Publix that I'll always be sitting at when I be making those videos, and I'm saying I'm sitting at Publix, they're gonna say I came in there and was rude to associates at Publix in the deli, and I was rude to the lady who was doing the food demonstration because I made a complaint against her. I made a complaint against her because I went up there and she, you know, you're not gonna sit here and do that and think you're gonna do that to me. So I made a complaint with the manager at the Publix, and somehow or another they came back and said that I was rude to the associates at the Publix. Lying through their fucking teeth. They got cameras at the Publix. You know what? Pull it up. Pull it up. You're gonna see me sit there every day, sitting there at Publix by myself, doing nothing. Yeah. So they want me to write a statement. So I wrote a long statement. And then you know what they got the nerve to say? They gonna say, oh, customer service say when you call the customer service, they say you rude when you call in there. Really? I don't know how they got the information, because number one, I don't know how they got it. I don't know how they got it. I didn't write a statement. I didn't give them my name or nothing. I guess the only way I could think of that is that I came in there and I swiped the card, and then they turn around and pull up the credit card, and then it would link it and say, oh, she works for Instacart, that's who it is. And I was like, and I spoke to a couple of the Publix associates, and I asked them point blank. And I even spoke to the other manager. I told him what happened. He came in, I don't know, I heard about it, and don't crack a get out of my fucking face. You know, I called to speak to him, and then he was like, well, I heard about it, I don't know. I said, okay, all right. They want to sit here, and you want to damage my character? Trust me, they messed with the wrong person. They messed with the wrong person, because you know what? Let me come back. Let me hear something. They said, well, we'll come back with the decision as soon as possible. You know, I'm done. I mean, I'm gonna keep on going. I'm gonna keep on doing it, and whatever they decide to, whatever they come about this, but you're not gonna target me. I did 359 or whatever shops with Instacart. I've gotten numerous compliments when I've been with Instacart. Numerous. All I do is go to Publix, sit down, mind my business, charge my phone, and make YouTube videos, and wait. And read Facebook, get an order, go to the grocery shop, and that's it. You think I'm gonna go through a Publix and you're gonna have somebody, what, and looking at me, no, you rude, you nasty, you rude. What? Really, old lady? And they act like, this little white privilege, they think that they could talk to you to you in a matter, and you're gonna turn around and like make it sound like you haven't done nothing to anybody, and their own associates and co-workers complain about her. Your own co-workers. They said, you know, I just sit there, and they got tapes. They can pull up the tape. They can see me sitting there all day, just sitting there. They ain't see me move. They ain't see me do nothing. So what interaction are you talking about? You see me buy sandwiches, buy chicken, buy food. You ain't got, you know what? Publix ain't got to worry about me ever buying nothing from over there and go. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to go over there no more. I'm just going to go to Chick-fil-A and sit there in the booth, and that's it. That's it. You know? That's it. Matter of fact, I'm going to go back and see if I made a video, because I sworn that I was walking. If I had that video, I'm going to go back and see. At any point in time, did I walk over there with the food demonstration and made a video? And I hope I did, because I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna review it. You know, I asked that old lady. I said, how come every time I come over here, you always act like, you know, you treat me all kind of. I don't do that. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Because you're not gonna sit up in here. And, you know, just like that happened with Kiana. She made a video. Same thing happened to her at Publix. She go to that Publix every day, you know. And people just feel that they could just treat you all kind of crazy. And then they running back. She did this to me, you know. Because, see, Publix don't play that. I can't read nobody's comments until I actually see. I'm done. I say, you know what, for this year or so, I've been lax, laid back, and not really looking for a career or a job, you know. And to be honest with you, it's not like it's really, I mean, yeah, I'm able to stay afloat, pay my bills or whatever, but it's really, you know, it's too much. It's just too much. You know, I don't know. Like I said, they're going to look at it, and they're going to based on how well you've done, how well you value and what you do. Because, see, let me tell you what I found out when I called the law firm in California that has the class action suit against Instacart. Basically, they're going to settle that for $13.1 million. And in September, they're supposed to give everyone a letter, and then you're supposed to fill it out, and then you're supposed to get paid based on the number of hours you work with Instacart. So of course, if you've been there 2 years with Instacart, then of course you get a more bigger payout. So for 2 years, I don't know what it'll be for 2 years. I figure it may be about a few $100s, depending on how many people's in that lawsuit. But there's some thievery going on, for real. And I don't, you know, and it's like you have to almost people have to come together. You know, everybody needs to stop thinking people need to stop thinking, well, we independent contractors and we're not classified as we're not being misclassified. And I mean, people are just being bamboozled. You know, they're thinking 1099 is that you and your own boss and you're independent. It's too much. They treating you too much like employees. Too much. They putting too much in that whole entire process just to work. You know, it shouldn't be this difficult. It shouldn't be that hard when all you're doing is going to do your job, doing the grocery shop, and getting paid that little 40 cents an item and that little $9 or $5, you know. You know, it's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. You know, it's 9:27. I know I've been out the zone. I've been out that zone a long time ago. Telling you, I have a feeling that it's going to be a whole influx of people that's just suddenly they just not going to do Instacart anymore. They're not. It's just not going to happen. If it's another economic collapse of what's going on with that damn Trump and that thing with that dang North Korea and everything, if that situation in North Korea results in another war, you know, the economy is going to be in shambles. It's going to be in shambles. And surely it's going to be all these little startup companies and stuff. It's going to be gone. It's going to be wiped out. See, all these companies are backed up by these big venture capitalists, you know, companies. But what's tying those venture capitalists are major financial banks. Let me tell you something. If it's a financial collapse, all these companies are not going to, the little, you know, that Uber and all those other companies, it's going to be that gone. Gone, I'm telling you. It ain't gonna be around. I'm sorry. It's going to be a hot mess if this economy gets shambled over what's happening in North Korea. You know, bump Russia, bumped all that stuff about the elections and Russia's ties. Let me tell you, if that damn Trump does not put his words to his, you know, put money to those words that he's been saying, it's gonna be, what did he say? What did it say on the news thing? It's gonna be something serious with, something's gonna happen, or something serious is gonna be, whatever his talk is. You know how Trump talks. We're gonna, there's gonna be some serious things going on with what we're gonna do to North Korea. He always uses those words like he's some tough guy, you know. You know, he says we're gonna put it to him. I'm like, really? You know, I'm sorry. You have to put military forces, and I hate to see what's gonna happen if he sit there and you give him control and he does some kind of military missile attack on North Korea. It's gonna be a world collapse, I'm telling you. And that G7, was it G7 or 8? One of those numbers, you know, they eighth powerful countries in the world, how they all against the United States, really all against Trump. I'm like, you just don't realize what it's gonna do to the United States. It's gonna be a collapse. I'm telling y'all, all those people who bought all those big old houses and moved in these neighborhoods, and it's gonna be like gloop. Watch. I hope it doesn't happen. I really don't. But I just hope it don't. But in the meantime, I still got 20-some minutes. I'm already out the zone. I'm all the way in dang Lawrenceville. Well, I'm in Snellville, rather. Bump that. 10 o'clock, I'm going to be home. They're going to give me the little, thank you, your shift is over, blah, blah, blah. It's amazing. I ain't got no orders since 6 o'clock. I logged down 6 o'clock. I didn't get any orders since then. Not one. But whatever. I'm just gonna take this application that I got from this company yesterday. I'm gonna fill it out. And I'm gonna go home on my laptop and I'm gonna see what other positions they got. I hope I hear something back from SunTrust for real. I don't understand what's going on. I don't get it. It's like, I went through, well, how long ago was that? 2 weeks? Yeah, it's been like a full 2 weeks now. I'm tired of doing all these little gig jobs for real. Out there, somebody came back. I'm on my way home. I'm almost home. I'm already out the zone. I'm already out the zone. Now ain't no point hanging around over there for what? I'm not gonna get no order, that's for sure. They take a long time to get over here for me to move to the side. Oh, Lord. I like this weather. 80 degrees. You know, nice and cool. You know, I should take off tomorrow. You know, Friday's usually not busy. You know, I don't really feel like burning up my gas. It's amazing. I had 486 gallons, and now I got, well, let me see. Now I got 277. My gas tank said it was 400, and then I overtapped. I had 480 something because the dang gas pump got stuck, and I couldn't stop it, and they put 18 gallons. And already, I'm at 277 before I get to empty. How the hell did I have 200 gallons? Well, I had 200 already. And I got gas yesterday. What was it? Yesterday. I got gas yesterday, and it was and already I'm down to what I got now. That's just too many miles. Too many miles. And I know I turned on the air conditioner at one point yesterday because I was burning up in the car. So I know a lot of that. Well, some of that burned up a lot of the gas too. That's what I'm saying. I ain't trying to turn on no air conditioner driving people and customers for $3 and you burning up your gas. So can you imagine how fast you could go through gas just driving Uber? And I know that me going all the way out here to Suwannee and Cumming area, and I get groceries and I'm delivering, that's a lot. That's a lot. Because I was like, I just went to the gas station yesterday and filled up all the way to the top, and already 200 gallons. Well, 200 miles. Maybe I need to scale back a little bit. Maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe the same way I thought about that incident happening with that other girl and how, with that email yesterday, I'm thinking that I'm being targeted because I got too many hours and making too much with Instacart. And they just need to know they need to scale back on people. See, if you want part-time people to do Instacart, then say just part-time. Because I know they ain't got no money. They ain't got no money to pay nobody. And they know that Instacart's in a position where if they were to suddenly stop the hourly guarantee, that they're not going to get nobody to come out and do this and do the areas that's a guarantee. That's why they're going to be hiring. That's why they hire new shoppers. The first 20 batches is a guarantee, but after you finish your 20 batches, that's it. And they know people are not going to hang around and not get paid nothing. That's the thing. That is the only drawback about working hours that's not a guarantee zone. Once it's not a guarantee zone, all the rates go down to $7, but they don't stay at 10. They may stay at 10 in Suwannee Cumming, but they always go down to like today was $9.75. And then next thing you know, it's gonna be less than that. I don't know how long it's gonna be. It's just a matter of time. Just a matter of time. I think they purposely set it up where they only want you to work 20-something hours. Because if anything beyond that, they're gonna have to pay. And I think that's why I've been getting all these damn orders. Saturday, Sunday, I'm getting all these orders, double batch, and traveling 30 miles for one delivery, going, because that's what it really is.